There we go. Yes. So we will go ahead and dive into it. Here we go. Yes. So last session was a bit of a thrilling one, as you all were faced with a very tough fight within the mayor's house. Um, Standing toe to toe with the mayor and his guards. You all went ahead and were able to no, no, put up a good fight. Uh, Making smart decisions, and one of you literally pulling an ace from their pocket. Um, were able to successfully beat him down, and in doing so, you did what you needed to do. That's that's pretty much the whole session in which you managed to go ahead, beat down Henry, his guards, and call it a day. Just another day for the runners here. And so we will leave off or continue from there to which everybody kind of is able to look around and uh, kind of catching your breaths. Uh, you look around and see that's the battle's won. Um, Everything goes quiet. There doesn't seem to be any sort of other noises specifically. Beyond the door that is open for you all, you do happen to still see kind of the room that was showing us, there was the circle, the magic circle, and then there was the fellow who is still unconscious in the middle of that. And then the room inside also seems to have various sort of arcane ritualistic means. There's a podium with like a book on it. There seems to be a table with various sorts of objects like skulls, beakers, certain like potions, I would say potentially, um, or at least like fluids and bottles. Um, Additionally, uh, some of the stuff from the battle is gone as your ally now has a giant hand, um, like this black, almost solidified, yeah, solidified, like huge black claw for one of his hands as well. Can't really hide it, so it's kind of just obvious. But as we kind of roll in into this, what do you all do now that everything seems to have finished here?
Uh, I pretty much just seeing this weird hand. I'm just gonna say, what did you do? Because that ain't normal.
Was the map you said accurate, or is it just a map in place? Because it looked like there was a ritual behind them
So,
originally.
through the door that was open, because when you well, some of you came through the door, the other was were in the hall there. The one door that's open that he was standing through, um, that's still open, and beyond that door, from what you can see at least immediately, there seems to be a magic circle, a red magic circle. The tavern keeper that he had met earlier is laying unconscious in the middle of the circle, and then just just like as a general glance, you see that like around the room seems to be almost like arcane. I don't want to say paraphernalia, but there's a bunch of arcane sort of supplies in the room as well.
Um, Anything recognizable?
If you would like to do a perception check and look around the room, you may. All right. 24. Um, as a kind of like a general glance looking around, you do recognize there's various sorts of again liquids in the bottles. They could be potions, not exactly sure. They just kind of look like it. There's various skulls and magical ingredients around the room as well. You do see what looks to be some sort of like you would recognize as like a spell book, sitting on one of the podiums, which stands right next to the magic circle. That that's also there. Um, and you do see almost like a box also standing in the corner that also is there as well. Um, as you're kind of looking around the room, what's everybody else doing?
I want to check on the guy.
Okay.
Well, make sure he's unconscious and not dead.
Yeah, looking closer at him, he is very much alive. He's not dead. Make me a medicines check,
Mhm.
please. Yeah, kind of looking over him, you kind of like search for a pulse. You kind of check over him. He's a little beat up. He seems to have a bruise across his face. Looks like he got hit there. Otherwise, he seems to be okay.
Oh, well, sweet. Now I'll roll the room looking for valuable stuff. Because fuck this guy. The mayor, I mean.
Well, the mayor's gone.
Well,
I thought
the
you
Yeah,
had.
mayor's
that's what
gone.
I mean. Fuck this guy. I'm going to take his shit.
Wait. Okay, so let me just clarify. Were you looking at the guy in the middle of like the magic circle, or are you talking about the guy? The guys like that were you were fighting.
No, I went to look at the guy in the circle to make sure he was okay.
Okay.
So if he's breathing, then I'm not a medical person, really. I can't heal. So, well, actually, I have learned how. But anyways,
Well, the the guy that we were fighting no longer technically exists.
Yeah.
Technically, I am that guy now.
yeah. Yeah, I'm weirded out by Beer's new hand, so I'm just like going away from him. So I'm gonna check out. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that guy was okay, and then now I'm looking in the room for, well, I guess A, kind of clues that we can prove to the village that this guy was bad, and then B, valuable stuff that I can just pocket.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of see what Gabriel sees as well. You see that there is like the books, there's the various vials on the table. You see the chest like in the corner. The other three individuals that have not been uh, absorbed by the hand also lay there as well. So they also are there. Uh, let's see here. Where would you like to start first?
Um, the room with the ritual circle. That's where I went first.
Okay. And so then are you going to check out the book, the table, or the chest first?
Yes.
Which one has the vials on it? The table?
The table.
Unlike the alchemy, or investigate the vials if she's doing on it for the chest.
I
So
will check for traps first.
okay. So Gabriel's going for the alchemical, you're going for the chest C. Okay, so Z, go ahead and roll me thievery, please. Thievery, more than enough. The chest is not trapped.
Sweet. I'll open it up.
Uh, Opening up the chest, you will find a variety of items inside the chest. Let me grab that one moment.
I'm gonna grab my pen.
You may not need to.
Hmm.
One second.
Do you have a loot table?
I'm grabbing stuff from there now. I'm double checking, looking over everything.
Guess what I just saw?
What's that, buddy?
Word.
Matt Mercer's voicing Vincent in the Final Fantasy VII.
That is good news.
Sorry.
Let's see here. I don't know why I named that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. So, looking at the chest. So, do the chest first. Let me look at what's supposed to be there. You guys.
Hey, you guys.
Sorry, I'm thinking as I'm trying to do all this. You all did manage to do that. Okay, so mhm, mhm. And then also there is this in there, and then there is this in there, and then there's this in there. Oh, there we go. And there's also
Wow.
one other thing. Where'd it go? Nope, not that one.
As long as there isn't like a Black Lotus ring in there, I'm fine.
You find 25 in there.
Oh my god.
I
No, I'm joking. I'm
I-
joking.
convert all of my alkahist stuff into fire and burn it. Burn it all. Just set the world on fire. All of it.
Is this one?
We have
over
someone who's
here?
initiated. You can touch the stuff safely, yes?
That's one.
That's more the emergency plan of if I'm like, crap, spiders.
If you look at, can you see mare loot in the trail storms?
No.
No? Okay. That's fine. But since you're the only one looking at this time, Z, I'm just gonna view the look-see. So you should be able to see it now. Okay. And then Gabriel, you're looking at the table. So that was, let's see. So yeah, I hear the chuckle. I hear the chuckle, Z. I hear it. I hear it.
You listened to one of my goals. Okay.
So you will find. Let's find one of these, right? Yeah. So you will find one of these. You'll 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 find a couple of these. And leave. I'll find one of these as well. This one is easier. And so Gabriel, you will find, since you are looking at it, where is it? Where'd you go? And you're in somewhere. Okay. Pop up. You will find this. You should see table in the mayor loot.
On a. Where is that?
Maybe go to actors.
Oh, there it is. I just now saw it.
Yeah.
It took it a second. The whole consumable list thing, Alex?
Yep. You'll find, since you're an alchemist, I would say you can easily see those things.
Cool. Going to. I just dragged into my character sheet.
Yes.
If everyone, I saw Z. It says that I'm gonna take all of these, and I'm not gonna hide that from anyone. If we want to talk about, who might want one thing or the other.
Oh yeah. It's probably easier for me to take everything and then trade, give everything away.
That
Okay.
is why I have the trade request.
Cool.
So cool. Ooh. Stuff.
Also, quick question, Alex.
Yes.
You said for that information stuff. I mean, I say the claw and the actions and everything. Was there anything else you added onto here?
Everything that your character would know, I've put on there.
Like but is that on the action or the claw or?
Smokings.
If you look at, let me go ahead and if you go to the item list,
Item list, inventory,
and go to weapons and go Claw Nevermore, everything should be explained there. You just gotta click it and it drags down and it shows up everything.
Gotcha.
Oh.
For some reason I didn't get to that one. I was looking at everything else, but it in inventory. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, actually, chat shows everybody what we took, so I just saw that.
Arcanist should take the smoking sword. I can't use concentration abilities while I'm raging. Not even to act. No, I don't think even to activate. I'm not sure.
But
Yeah, I was gonna ask who uses swords. It's you and Arcanus, right? Or does anybody else?
I can use any weapon pretty much as well. Yeah.
I would ask, since they're not here
Yeah,
at this
I can
time,
wait.
either hold on to the stuff and distribute it later, or if you think Arcanus would want it, I can go ahead and control his sheets, or put into a sheet for you, if that's something you would want me to do. I think at the very least he would be interested in the sword.
Yeah, I can't use it. Since the concentration to activate doesn't have rage, I can't use
Mm.
it while raging. So I don't mind passing.
Either, I don't care.
I think he'd love having a flaming longsword to supplement his bright blazing smiting light.
Fire doggo.
Fire doggo.
That's
He's a Flareon.
Oh god.
okay.
I don't
Yeah. So with your permission, Z, I'm going to take the sword and put it into Arcanus's inventory. We go with that?
Sure.
Okay. There we go. Okay. And ship him. And ship
Is
him.
there library some type of
There is
what? I'm sorry. What?
a library.
Library. Sorry.
Would be good. I need more expensive gems.
he
anyway.
will he knows what type of creature he's just fought. He'd
Oh.
be looking for ritual undead.
It's actually pretty open since you exactly know what you're looking for, Seer. Heading back down the hall, as you kind of look around, you realize back down the hall from where you all had entered from, is actually a library, a small library. Looking around, you would find that there is various sort of writings about creatures of darkness, creatures of the Neverland. Specifically, three creatures seem to be the highlights, which is specifically undead, Wendigos specifically. Ghouls would be next upon that. And then last but not least is a sort of creature you're probably more unfamiliar with, which is called, let me look it up here. A Wandaga. And Seer, this is perfect for you. You may use your undead lore or occultism. And Tesh, if you're joining Seer, you may also roll this.
No, I'd probably be checking out the circle and the book in there,
Okay.
in the room.
Okay, then we'll get to you next in just a second. In that case, Seer, go ahead and roll me either occultism or undead lore.
Oh shoot! I wish you said religion or something. All right. Okay.
There's like two of us with occultism, though. If you want to
You're not with
drag
them.
one of us around, I
You're
know.
in the other room.
That's why I said there's two. If you want to ask them to come take a look, please don't interrupt.
This is his bag. Yeah. See, it's fine.
You don't need them
Oh
anyway.
snap!
This is Seer's thing, yo. This is what he's meant to do. Wundaga,
Always
sparks in your
dream.
mind, especially since you have been studying like the undead and the Neverland, in that you realize this as one of the top never ever. This is one of the bigger never ever. This is said to be the Lord of the Wendigo. They also are said to still sort of prey among humans, while most never ever are either sent back to the Neverland or destroyed. This is the one that has always manages to elude everybody. And they are considered extremely powerful and extremely dangerous.
Deer with a bright red glowing eyes. Put the ritual into his bag as he plans to study this throughout the night.
You were in the library. You were taking books, but you could take books from the library to further investigate. That you can do.
Okay.
Um,
Mainly trying to look for trying to create undead will be top of his priority list, but anything of interest will be taken.
yeah, you can take any books you like, buddy. Tesh, as you examine the circle and the book, um, instantly right away you realize that the book is a book of rituals. It's like a wizard's book, specifically. Um, Go ahead and either roll me Arcana or Occultism for the book, and then I need another roll Occultism for this magic circle, please.
Okay. 23 for the book. 18 for the circle.
Thank you very much. Okay, so as far as the book is concerned, yes, this leads into the sort of books wizards would carry for spells and spell casting. You'd recognize it as a wizard spell book. So you can imagine that if someone took on the wizarding like practices or anything like, they could probably study things from this book. Specifically, looking closer at it, and now that you got above a 20, you would realize this is a book of all kinds of necromancy.
This
Yeah,
is the second necromancy book we have now.
Is it?
I can't remember who I had hold the other one.
And then
It was either Gabriel or Darian.
don't recall taking ownership of any sort of important books, so maybe Daria?
Darian, do you have a occult book or a necromancy's book?
I'm almost
I
positive.
don't believe so. Last stuff we had were the Lotus stuff that I remember that we gave away.
Yeah, and this is different. This is like straight wizard necromancy type stuff.
I don't recall having a reason for me to take it, so I don't.
I
Well,
don't
I think
see.
somebody to hold on to because
Let me
I have to go through my
double
notes.
check. Let me go to Roll20 and just double check. I'm pretty sure I transferred all my stuff over.
Nonetheless, either way, I will say that if anybody decide to take on the wizard's dedication, kind of move into wizard, they would be able to study the spells in this book and keep them for their own.
Wow.
No, I don't
Great
have it.
thinking.
I do not have that either.
Okay.
Maybe did you give it to Arcanus?
Arcanus may have it.
Let me look in
I'm trying
his.
to find my
Is
notes.
That's what I
there
figured.
is there a way to learn this without having to become a wizard?
You would have to take the wizard's education to learn them. This is a wizard's book. It's kind of their thing. The
It's a sad
only
thing trying to be a warlock without a patron.
exactly the only exception I would make is if maybe you were a witch.
As you rip the book and feed it to your familiar in a ritual. You eat.
Eat all the pages. Yeah, there's things like you'd probably recognize some of these spells. Tesh. Since you are magically inclined. You'd see things like chill touch. You would see what's other necromantic spells?
Animate dead.
Yeah, animate dead would be in there.
We also like evil.
Fortress.
Oh.
Trauma.
I would actually have to go ahead and build the book because I have not quite built the book yet. But because I know some of you, we have just leveled, so I wasn't sure who was going to backtrack and decide to take that as well. There's also Bind Undead. Bind Undead is in there as well. So if one of you decide to respec and take on the wizard education, I will build up the book for you and get that to you as well.
I might actually consider it. I'd have to see what.
If you're interested, Tesh, I will go ahead and build up that book for you after the session today, and then get you the list of spells that are in there. Would you be interested?
I may just be because the ancestry feat I took was not, or no, it wasn't it's not the ancestry feat. Which feat is it?
That you
What?
just took.
No, I guess it's the ancestry feat.
So yes, we just now got an end chest feat.
I like it.
So whatever your end chest gives access to is what you got. Making do, okay?
Roll with it.
It's all good.
Because I thought, right?
Like I said, I will allow you to respec. So if you do have
I thought because it was a skill feat that you normally need to.
Skill feats will be next level.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get it. I wouldn't be able to get it yet.
But you can hold on to the book and think about it for next level.
Yeah. Not sure that I really care about necromancy, but
It's free spells.
true.
See,
Yeah,
Those you
gotta
gotta spend money on.
Other spells.
More options.
nonetheless.
Join the dark side.
Join the dark side, Tesh. Join us.
I can imagine he said that and Seer just gasping like horror. Like, I don't care about necromancer. You fiend.
How dare.
As for the magic circle, looking at the magical circle, you would look at the runes. You would probably suspect this is some sort of binding ritual.
Mhm. Well, I know this particular one involves human sacrifice, and it's to bind the serpent demigod. So I already have that information.
You do
Weren't
indeed.
they using the human sacrifice to alter it to their
Yeah,
favor?
well,
Like they were doing real bad things.
Because I think the main focus is the statue out in the square, right?
You could ask 2 people about it.
So
I just had a nap.
that's where the so that seems to be the main focus of the original ritual, and this one's used to alter the ritual to basically
Make it a slave?
take the autonomy away from the serpent, which is causing it to get super duper angry.
Yeah.
Now the big question is can I
The
reverse this particular part of the ritual, or cancel it out completely without affecting the main ritual, the original agreement, where the one that actually agreed to.
I am willing to help in this endeavor.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need some of your allies' assistance for this.
Yeah,
Again,
because I don't.
I hate to say it, but unless you like dive into the book specifically, aka kind of take on that wizard's dedication and everything, you wouldn't be able to do it alone. But if you do this along with like maybe Seer and
Nope. You just need the knowledge check to help with the rituals, correct?
this is a little bit more complex
I'm
than
sure.
that.
So I'm trained in both Arcana and Occultism, so obviously Tesh would know his limits.
Yeah, this is it with normal spells. Definitely having some sort of having that knowledge definitely helps. But if you're not incredibly trained on a specific type of magic, in this case, Tesh is smart. He would put two together. If you're not really trained in necromancy, putting out a spell this large and this powerful is not a one man no show. It's gonna take a couple people to try and dispel or get rid of this binding. Alternatively, you would deduce that this could dispel over time, given enough time, enough time, and making sure that the circle was not disturbed in such a way that people could activate the binding again. But that might take a while.
So we don't have anyone to lead the ritual without the.
Well, I guess technically, if Seer is trained in Arcana, he would have probably the requisite knowledge and like potentially the ability to, because he focuses on like necromancy stuff. He'd probably be the better one to actually lead this instead of Tesh.
That's a fair point.
Like ritual magic, you can assist, but a lead ritualist doesn't need to have a specialty like Tesh or maybe Seer. I don't.
Well, Seer's magic divine, but mine's a cult, which is like also not Arcana, but because Seer does focus more on necromancy stuff than Tesh does.
I can assist in this by giving you simply heroism.
Okay,
rituals are not. That's not how it works with heroism.
Usually, mechanically speaking, you would be correct. However, this is this is a bit different. This goes
I'm an expert
beyond of what is mechanically being spoken of.
Okay.
Unless someone is specifically trained in the necromantic arts, they're going to need assistance in getting rid of this.
Well, I'm trained in animated undead. Well, not
technically all healing spells are necromancy.
It's true.
So if we're going to talk about stuff like a mechanical standpoint, They need to be an arcane spellcaster, and they need to have a focus on necromancy.
But that's not me. Ah, gotcha.
Specifically lead the ritual, right?
Correct.
Doesn't matter what the rest of us can do. Thought so. Any of us could help, but the problem is, like Alex said, none of us are just focused on it.
Yeah. Nope, and that's fair.
Is the circle just like drawn on the floor with chalk?
It's not chalk. It's not
Red
chalk.
Blood,
Red
right?
chalk, Miss Z.
Oh,
It is.
Well, Z's
would
gonna
actually
just
here
like,
kicks with blood.
because she doesn't know anything about this. She's gonna be like, "Can't we just like scrub it off? Won't that get rid of it?"
There's risks involved.
Oh,
You don't do it right, it could be bad.
like how bad?
Real bad.
Oh,
Let me.
Because it's controlling
It
like
goes
a lot.
over there to the circle, looks at and casts the single.
Oh no.
cast what?
He has sigil. Oh no. 1 second, please.
Darn you.
Oh, he disrupted the circle. 1 second.
Why
Oh,
would
this
you
is
cast it on the
bad,
circle?
yeah. I wasn't gonna jump in the circle. I was gonna be outside the circle. But hey,
Did you casted sigil on the circle, correct?
you're
Literally,
right.
after I just said that disrupting the circle in ways that we don't know, it could be really, really bad.
Is what he said.
Like literally,
Cast-
the moment I said that, you decided to cast sigil on it.
Is what he did.
Holy!
Okay. Sir, make me a will save, please.
Why I gotta do this to myself?
Actually, no, I'm
Oh,
sorry. Fortitude. I need a fortitude save from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
like a
28.
champion.
Could I have touched two with the claw? You can certainly try.
No, I was just saying I said I could have touched it with the claw, see what it did, but I'm not going to.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, you'll take the half damage from this, Seer. This is
Blowback.
fine. Oh
I
no.
can't never learn my lesson.
Nope. Oh, this is a
No.
lot. This is a lot of damage. Shit.
Hey, well,
You can roll
he
average.
didn't move it, so
Taking half damage, it's fine. You're fine. You go fuck.
you're lucky you didn't get hit in that last fight.
You'll
Yeah, I
take
did not. So
you will take 32 points of damage. As you watch as Seer catches. Well, he does catch something. Casts sigil and interrupts the circle. You hear, almost like a shriek, come from the circle as Seer, it just almost like a fire erupts along his arm, and then almost jettisons him back against the wall.
ow.
You weren't listening to me at all, were you, Seer? Ooh, that.
I would.
Nah.
that
Does
looked
it
like
make a huge noise?
There's
Just
a
noise.
bit there. I just said there's a huge shriek when
Oh yeah.
Seer cast the spell on Sigil. He got blasted
I'm
back,
going to.
and as you look at the circle, you see that where the sigil was, there's like a little bit of like an acid reaction to it. The sigil disappears, and there's like a little puff of smoke, and then returns to its original state.
And go inspect the wall with a seer-sized hole in it.
I would like
No.
to say back to Brute because real quick, like we're gonna have to talk about that hand later. As I go up to Steer and cast Heal, 3rd level.
So how it looks like is that Seer was like slammed against the wall, And you know those cartoons where when someone's like blasted by fire and they kind of peel off the wall and there's like a mark of them around like a char mark, kind of outlining of where they once were? Yeah, that happened to Seer.
Leave it.
Oh,
Leave
you're
him.
casting this at 3rd level because you need it.
He's fine. He's
No.
fine.
You get 42 HP back.
Wow.
Ew. That's a lot.
There you go, Seer. Enjoy your 42 HP back.
Oh, you did. Thank you, Big.
I'll take a look and see
Don't
and be
do
like,
that.
that's 2. That's 2. In 24 hours, Seer. It's 2.
Oh,
Wow.
thank goodness you made that. Thank goodness. Because if you have failed, there have been other consequences as well. But
Yeah.
I will say you made that DC by 3.
Oh my.
Do I get a vision?
No.
Stars.
No, you
get
see
stars.
stars. Yes, you see stars. That is your vision.
Then you just see this one person just with a disgruntled face aiming a hand at you and blasting you with positive energy.
And then you feel better
I'm
again.
just gonna lay down. Thank you.
Anyways, seeing this, Tesh, what is your next step?
Problem is if we don't do something about this, we could be stuck here for who knows how long.
Actually, question. I would like to remove the person from the center of the circle.
thought that was
There we go. There we go.
No, I
Yes.
just
No
person.
one's done that. No one's did that.
I just
did-
said
I'm
I
going to
wanted
do
to
that.
see if he was alive.
didn't remember there was a person in there. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our good old friendly barkeep.
Yeah. You managed to drag him
I'm
out
sorry, I was
of the
under
middle of the
impression that-
circle.
I did not even think I thought he was out of there.
No.
Nope. No. Z went to check on him. Didn't drag him out. Went to check on him. He was alive. But no one dragged him out of the circle. Yes, you go ahead, drag him out of the circle. And luckily he was not there long enough. Anyways, so yeah, you managed to drag him out. And he looks unconscious, but he still looks alive.
I would like to inspect his wounds.
It looks like it doesn't look like there's any like moral danger or like actual like damage to him. It just looks like he was knocked out.
So just some minor brain damage. You'll be fine.
Sure.
And I'd like to actually just try and see if I can gently wake them up and untie them, because I assume they were tied up.
Yeah, you can go
Okay.
ahead. I'm sorry. Just real quick. Yeah, you can go ahead and untie them. They're probably not gonna be waking up for a while though. Tesh, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was just trying to think of what while I was writing my notes, but I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna be doing it very slowly and carefully. Because I would be on death's door if I'd gotten hit by that.
Don't worry, I can bring you back.
I'm still hurting because
How
I got
hurt?
hit. I got clawed by the mirror, like half elf.
Do you want me to treat your wounds?
I don't suspect we're in any danger at the moment, but never hurts.
I'll say up to as DM above board. I think it's fair to say that you probably want to be treated.
Not feeling good, that's for sure.
You get 21 HP back.
Sweet. Oh, that puts me full. Nice.
DM,
Yes.
can you remind me about what time of day this is?
It is late in the night.
Okay, and did we make like a lot of noise?
Not sure what the last
Probably.
screech.
That's the big scheme. Yes, that was you. That
Did
was
they all leave
just
the front door open?
They kicked it in.
Yeah, do you want me to stay here and heal anyone who's got hurt, or go deal with people who may be coming to the front door? Because I can talk them down.
Yeah. See, here's the thing: is that if the villagers have no idea that the mayor was this monster, we're gonna be in real big trouble when they find out this.
Yeah, because the mayor's
crap.
not dead. We have no monster
And
body.
we don't even have a body of proof.
That'd be a
People
partial
like
monster body.
lethargic though when we
Really?
left. The people were just gone
Here's hand.
when we left in the town. Like when we started heading towards over here. Weren't they? Am I remembering wrong?
There's just no one around because there's late at night. They're probably in their homes. So I'm going to go deal with the front door if no one else minds. I'm a fairly decent diplomat.
Okay, I mean, if no one's around, you can probably just close it, and maybe people won't
Yes,
notice.
I'm just going to make sure they just don't come in here without us knowing first.
Good
Well-
idea.
I would say you reacted quick enough, where if you probably close the door now, you probably won't be bothered.
I go and close the door. I lock the door.
Nice. Oh
And I
yeah,
close the blinds.
good call. I run to the back door because I'd left it ajar, and I will also close them. No, we knew that was trapped. I will ask Tesh if it's a good idea to close the door.
Closing it shouldn't be a problem. Opening it too far isn't the issue.
Well, that's what I mean, because it opened in. So if we're inside the house and we... Oh yeah, push it, close it. Yeah. Okay, I'll go close it. I left it ajar, so I'll go close the door. Sure it's locked.
Okay. You would find that the spell circle that was once there is now gone. So don't have to worry about that. And yeah, you just go back there and close the door. You're all good.
Huh.
Looks like we got ourselves a free house. Nice.
Yeah, no.
Free house number 2.
There's supposed to be more than one elder, isn't there? Or
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
assuming they haven't open sacrifice to the circle.
So if the bartender, the innkeeper's okay, like,
Okay,
did we? So we did interrupt him before we did anything, right?
Correct.
Harkianus isn't here. I would have been like, see if you can reach out to your snake buddy and see if he's okay. Okay, well, again, before this, we were trying to figure out how to convince the townspeople that this shit is fucked. So, is there a... I'd like to look around and see if there's something, maybe note or something that would be like proof that this whole deal is not what it should be. I don't know.
Well, you do have the necromancy book, but if you want to look for something else specifically, like for any other clues or anything else,
Like maybe like meeting minutes from the order. I don't know.
go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. Okay. And this will be just a general look around. All right.
Yeah, it makes sense since I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but something that would convince somebody else that this is not.
You look
right.
around the home, and you do find like there's a sort of general lounge area. There's like kitchen. There's this room. Upstairs seems to have 3 bedrooms. The library. As you are kind of looking around the lounge area, the wooden floor seems to creak a bit, as if it's kind of hollow. And as you kind of look at the floor, specifically the rug, you see that the rug is kind of disheveled, like it's kind of slanted. It doesn't seem to be arranged correctly the way it would be in this room. It seems kind of off to you.
Ooh, I will investigate.
What are you doing specifically?
I will probably just pull the rug away to see what's underneath it.
As you pull the rug away, you watch as you uncover a trap door.
I'll call out to the party and be like, I found something. And then I will check for traps.
Uh,
Cha.
it is not trapped.
Okay. I will open the door. Also, Z's starting to get a really creepy feeling because she realizes this is a big house for one dude. Like, does he have a
I need to ask everybody because I know it's paused. It's paused for a reason. I need to ask everybody, how squeamish are you?
Not very.
Good.
I'm good on
Did I
that.
just answer the
Wow.
question?
E-bombs world used to be a frequent.
I will give a warning now. Things might get a little dicey as I explain this,
Okay.
especially if you move forward. So, if you need a moment to step away,
Mhm.
please feel free to do so.
Beer dives head first.
I'm good.
Okay. So, as you open the trap door, immediately you are hit by a smell. A smell that perhaps recently you've begun to recognize. It is the smell of decay and death.
Ew.
Oh, the sweet sense of.
So he's all like, I found something, and opens the hatch, and then gets hit with it, and is like, it's not good.
Oh,
Here
refreshing.
might be your favorite smell.
Here he stands up, dusts himself off, and walks in.
Uh,
Jesus.
Now that the trapdoor is open,
Yeah.
Seer, as you walk into the room, it almost starts to permeate this room. Z, with your raccoon nose, you probably have to plug your nose because it's starting to get a little overwhelming. It's incredibly strong.
I imagine I have like some sort of scarf bandana thing, so yeah, I'll just pull it over my nose.
Here, always wear a mask for these reasons.
Reasons, just because.
Oh, this is why. Oh.
But Seer, you also smell it now.
Oh, this been here for a good long while. What do I see?
You see nothing but darkness as you look down into the depths.
Are you saying this is where they perhaps dumped the bodies used for the ritual?
You're not
Or
there.
was it
One,
the-
two. Someone would have to
Okay,
go
okay.
check.
What do you mean? Like this is in a different room?
This is in a different room.
Okay,
It was,
thank you.
yeah, down the hall. But I did call out to all you guys, so if you heard me
Yeah.
and wanted
So I
to
mean, that's.
yeah.
I thought we were in the room, so my bad.
That's good.
Jesus Christ.
No one mentioned that they were in the room besides Z, so I assumed everyone was someone else. But if you did answer the call of Z, and made your way to the room, yes, you would also smell this smelly smell of smells. And you would see this trap door that leads into darkness.
Ah,
I have a torch if you need it.
Oh, we have the little amulet that we got from the last town that kick slide makes light, dim light, whatever light it does. I don't think you made the item yet, but 2 or 3. Oh, I know me and
I'd
Arcanus have
be.
one.
Oh yeah.
I would say y'all turn on y'all bright necklace lights because I don't know if a torch is a smart idea.
So are you heading down?
Yes, I'm heading down.
All
I was say
right.
I'm not going down first.
Go behind him.
You're going
I
behind
head
him?
down as well.
Yep.
Okay.
But
I
I do want the light
will
on. That's my light source because I
Okay.
can't see in the dark.
It is enough to shine about. Okay. Okay. All right. So, you walk down a flight of wooden steps that creak underneath your feet, echoing against the almost wooden walls at each side of you. As you get to the bottom of the staircase, your light emits against the door that you find at the bottom of the staircase. Who's opening the door?
I'll do it.
All right. Beer, with your hand that isn't now a huge claw, you open the door, and even as you open it a crack, this smell that was once covered um now increases tenfold. Um, see, you're close enough. Seer, I see. I'm gonna say you're used to this, so I'm gonna give you a +4. Gabriel and also Beer. I need all of you to roll me a fortitude saving throw, please.
Oh.
Oh, so I'm not there.
All right.
Okay. Everyone passes, so that's good. But you still feel a little nauseous as this second wave kind of hits you. That's really bad. Even through the scarf, Z, you can smell it. It's almost like you're standing right next to it. As you open up and look in, Beer, you see a sight of carnage. Imagine, if you will, if you had walked into what can only be described but to be the combination of a meat locker and a tomb that has not frozen over. As you look around the room, you see laying about what could only be described as pieces everywhere, and bodies that are barely recognizable.
So probably worse than some of the worst jobs I've seen.
Yes.
I feel like Darian would be really disappointed in this job. Oh no!
Why would I be? Why would I be disappointed?
Oh, just because aren't you like the butcher? But you would do a better job than this. This looks like chaos.
I'm not a butcher. I am a medic. But yes, I could butcher things.
What's the difference?
One is done with precision.
Maybe I misremembered it. Yeah, sorry.
I may have said that as a threat at one point.
It's possible.
All right. But you said there's pretty much a scene of carnage and
Yes. It is. It's pretty bad. For you, Beer, it's probably the worst, if not the worst, you've ever seen.
I'm gonna guess it's like impossible to guess how many or what.
I would
Like,
need. It is a very high DC, and I need someone to be an expert in medicine to even
Oh,
pass the
perfect.
check.
We might have one of those.
We have 2 experts in our crew. Me and Seer, from what I could tell.
If you want to attempt the check, you can.
Sure, I will attempt said check.
Seer had to go.
Ah,
Nice.
So the base DC was 20. So as you kind of look about, you realize there's probably at least 9 to 10 bodies here. All of them in different states of either decay or in pieces. One thing you will notice right away is that each one seems to be at different states of decay, meaning some have been here longer than others. One thing you will also notice with your check, since you did succeed, is all of them seem to be those of older individuals.
ah.
When young,
So this is where the elders went.
Oh.
bartender that is up there doing better than an hour ago is older too, right?
He is an older individual, yes.
Huh.
This ain't good.
Aside from flesh and decay and bones, is there anything of note on any of these bodies?
Ba-da-bop-bop-bop. No, it seems all their possessions, besides maybe their clothes, have been taken off them.
By chance,
But I'll add on
can
to
I?
this. It's just real quick. You do realize there was a lot of stuff inside the room you guys were in.
Do you mean stuff?
I mean, the loot stuff.
Oh, the belongings of the people. Oh, stuff. I gotcha.
Stuff inside the chest, the stuff on the tables, maybe even the book. That was a lot of
What
stuff
was
for
a
even one
chest?
person.
I didn't know there was a chest.
It was a chest.
I don't know if I want to touch those things. It's not my job to touch those things. There's a book though.
Well, Z, and you took the stuff on the table and chest. So, and then Tesh took the book. So,
Oh, you meant upstairs. Sorry, I thought you meant
yes.
downstairs as
No,
well. Okay,
nope,
my bad.
nope.
Okay.
I meant upstairs. All the stuff
Okay.
that was in that room that you guys took.
Oh.
Right.
So he just stored. Okay, yeah.
By
I see.
chance, can I use detect magic to see if there's any lingering aura off of them? Because probably no lingering aura of any kind, or even just read aura.
I'll say for the sake of brevity, there's nothing here. Nothing magical here.
Does I
No,
would I guess
so
ask anybody? Does this look like these bodies were just dumped here, butchered, just like? Is this just where they throw the corpses and do
Dar-
whatever manner of horrors?
Darian, I would say from the looks of it, they were probably more or less just dumped here. They don't look like they were arranged in any sort of way. They just kind of like stuffed here.
This is just another mass grave. They're just
just a
randomly
waste
thrown
of
in
real
here.
material.
Gruesome.
They should have just gave it to me.
I just look at Seer with disdain, and I just shoo him out of here.
Well, I don't know if he can reanimate any of these. They're all in pieces.
Waste,
Or
waste, waste.
you're shooing him away from collecting bones, maybe.
I'm shooing him away from all of this.
Okay, so I think we have evidence that the mayor was bad. But now who we trust? Like, do you think the authorities are in on this, or
These were the authorities.
well, this was we're assuming it's like elders, right? Hmm. Didn't they have like a town guard or something?
These were also the town guard.
You look back. You think back at the people you encountered. 3 individuals in guard uniform that was protecting the mayor.
Yeah,
Oh,
we killed the authorities and we
right.
killed the head honchos of the guards.
So I guess we wait till the innkeeper wakes up and maybe he'll know who to go to about this.
It was Arcanus who was getting the visions from the snake, right? Or was that no? Was that Beard?
Yes, it was Arcanus.
It was.
Okay.
Yes.
That was
Or
indeed.
we could ask, I mean, obviously this will happen next session, but we can ask Arcanus to try and commune with that snake god again. Well, because if everyone involved with that ritual is dead, like assuming the mayor's the one keeping up the ritual, then maybe it's weakened enough the snake god can break out of it? I don't know how these things work.
Is there a second rug in this in the higher floor that we could just put over the ritual?
You could take the rug. Well, let me see here.
It's not disrupting it, it's just hiding it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's smarter than casting a spell on it. You know what? Yeah, I will say if you look on one of the upper rooms, specifically, it looks like a master bedroom. There is a large rug, large enough to cover the ritual circle with.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
All right, easy enough.
Also, while I'm in the master bedroom, I want to see if there's any just random gold shiny coins around so I can fund my very cool crafting.
You will not find any coinage in this
Darn.
facility. Sorry, buddy.
Depressed.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get out of the basement just to get out of the basement.
That's fair.
Okay, wait. The guards, were they all dead, or was one of them
They're
still
dead.
unconscious? Okay, okay,
They're all dead.
You killed one.
okay. Well, yeah.
The ball of fury step. You remember back being a ball of fury and stepping multiple times in the back of somebody.
37
also
stab wounds.
had no intention of backing down, so like
No. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like a loose end there.
No.
That guard could have walked forward. He could have walked forward and avoided those stabs if he really wanted to.
Right? That's right. He fell backwards into my knife. Twice.
37 times.
Okay, Z's probably just gonna go and like sit beside the unconscious innkeeper and just kind of mull all this over.
Yeah. Okay.
Beers pilfering through the slain guards.
Where's Google?
I'm sorry, what was that, Sir?
Where's Google?
Where's Google?
He is back in the inn because we didn't want him to get involved.
Correct.
Right.
He is still a young blood by all intents and purposes.
Google is best boy. He will always remain best boy. As you're kind of sitting next to the innkeeper, tavern keeper, if you will. Some time passes as you're all kind of looking at it, and you do kind of see him start to stir a little bit. See,
Okay. Maybe I'll call out to Darian as our healer, just in case this guy is not okay still. Be like, Darian, I think he's waking up.
Oh, great. And I just come on over and I just squat down as I just tap on the shoulder nicely. How are you feeling?
he kind of starts to wake up from this, and the first thing is out of his smells like, ugh, what is that rancid smell?
Don't
A lot
worry.
of corpses
Oh,
that the elders. This particular one has
Elders, corpses.
elders.
Beg
Yeah,
pardon?
lots of corpses.
What?
You're in the elder's house.
you're
Oh,
in the mayor's house.
Mayor's house, yeah.
You-
And we discovered they have more than just skeletons in their closets.
he kind of blinks from. Was like, he looks almost like in a state of shock when you say that. He looks like he's
Yeah,
unsure what to say.
that's probably a little too much too fast.
Probably a little bit.
Sir, do you remember how you got here?
He kind of blinks for a moment, kind of like still in a state of shock, but he's able to answer. Yeah. I was serving some of your friends at the bar. Some of the uh, guards uh, came to my tavern. Uh, that's usually never a good sign, so I told your friends to hide. Um, the guards came in, seeming to inquire about your friends, and then out of nowhere, they managed to knock me out when I was looking, and that's the last thing I remember.
I would like to put a vial and give them a focus cathartic, basically to basically make sure they're not confused or stupefied. That's the mechanical thing.
I will say, as you give it to them, it doesn't. You can definitely tell the potion's working, but there's no effect to it. Uh, Mechanically speaking, they are not stupefied or anything like that.
Yeah. More of just a role play thing to make sure they're not like super Confucius.
Gotcha.
All right. So, listen, we have a story. It's going to be a lot. So you know how you've been having all these storms and stuff,
Yeah.
and we heard the townspeople say something about the guardian not doing his job,
Mm-hmm.
and we were kind of looking into that, and that's why the guards came after us. Turns out the elders had that serpent guardian bound against its will, kind of. So, and it's mad, so that's why the storms. So everything's kind of fucked.
Well, where's the mayor now?
Well, funny story. He's not human,
Not alive.
and he attacked us. So defended us.
Well, I know he was a monster, but I didn't think he was a literal monster.
No, like yeah, literally, yeah. It was creepy. It was gross. And the guards attacked us as well, and yeah, we were just kind of. So we found you in the middle of a ritual.
He's still in the same room, right? Well, that ritual.
Yeah, but it's covered now, so you can see it. I think you were the next sacrifice, so you're welcome.
Thank you. I guess I owe you my life on that one then.
So we're just not sure because when we were trying to look into things, the town's very not willing to talk about this. So we're not really sure who to trust with all this information to start setting things right.
Yeah, thanks for a moment. Well, you've done good by me so far. Let me handle the rumor for you. If what you say is true, which by the looks and the smell of it, it does seem to be true. People know me better, and I'm from this town. I could probably get the word out and assist you with that matter. So you have my support there. Um, he kind of looks. I would say people are going to be curious what happens to the mayor, or what has happened to the mayor, or what has gone on here. My suggestion: leave the doors open and let people see for themselves. Nothing shocks people into reality than seeing the naked truth.
It's true. It's true. We just wanted to make sure that they didn't come in and think that we just came in as murdering hobos. So,
Well, if you're not the scene, you don't have to worry about it.
Was there a council or just the mayor?
It was a council of mayor. Well, it was a council of individuals with the mayor kind of leading, for lack of a better word.
When's the last time you saw those individuals?
Got things for a moment. I don't know, maybe like I mentioned it. They have been gone for a while, which has initially got me suspicious. Um, you used to walk around
Yeah.
all the time, and then they slowly started to just move out of the public eye one by one. I
Oh
think
no.
the first one to disappear was about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. A couple weeks after
That
that,
explains that.
Were they
yeah,
all older?
they were all older. Yes.
Oh,
Ah, that explains the basement.
The what?
Yeah. So
we
you're
have
gonna need a new mayor and
A new
a new
council.
council.
He blinks. He looks extremely perturbed. Like, ah, shit.
yeah, I'm so sorry. This is like a whole ton of shitty news right now.
Yeah, this is a little much.
For a barkeep.
Poor guy.
You need somebody.
I kind of want to go back at this point. This is a little much for me. I'm not an adventurer. I'm just a simple barkeep. I would like to leave very much at this point.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Oh, actually, here, take this. I'm gonna pull out the notes that I had acquired. Those chapters.
Oh, you headed off to him?
Yeah,
All right.
that might help.
He kind of takes a look. Where'd you find these?
They were on a shelf.
He blinks. He's going to perceive. Make me a deception check, Z.
Deception?
Yes.
Will do.
Technically not an untrue statement.
Right?
It's not completely the truth either.
It's not a lie, but it's not the whole truth. Yes.
He'll blink at you for a few moments. It's like, all right, fair enough for me. He'll take the pages, kind of put them into a pocket. As he slowly starts to get up, he still looks a little woozy. But he seems to be recovering quickly enough.
So the only thing is that we're not sure how to resolve this whole binding with the serpent. But our little religious buddy over there points at Arcanus. See if he can talk to it.
Do what to it?
Talk to the gods.
Arcanus will focus for almost like, no, it's a no-go.
Oh. Alright. Never mind. Yeah, we don't know how to resolve this.
Well, we can what to do with the circle. Is there any powerful wizards that live in this town?
The bartender will give a bit of a chuckle to that. It's like, no, lad. We don't have the closest thing we had to any sort of wizards is the council members, and by what you're describing, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Seems highly probable, yes.
I mean, at least I guess if the mayor who is misusing the serpent is gone, then maybe he'll settle. I don't know anything about these things,
That
but
would be that might be a good case scenario, best case scenario almost. So there's nothing we can do that I can tell about.
like it won't free the serpent, but at least the bad guy's not controlling him. Like, I don't know.
We'll perform more sacrificial rituals. We're just not sure how to reverse it in the. None of us are really. We can just burn the whole place down.
Beer tilts his head for a second and thinks, well, if I was looking to get paid for a job and it required evidence that a certain person has been taken care of, I would need proof of it to satisfy that client's contract.
Hmm.
And Beer just kind of holds up his hand and looks at it.
Yeah, about that.
But Beer does like the Leonard Nimoy Spock, like highly raised eyebrow.
What did you do anyways to make your hand grow?
I don't really know.
That's extremely unordinary.
So I am.
Do you want me to try and figure out a serum to reverse that?
No, I'm quite attached to it at the moment.
I could always reattach your hand.
You're probably going to be in a very large cloak to kind of cover up this hand.
Well, that was one of the reasons I went to the guards, because didn't you say one of them kind of had like a cloak and armor set? I was going to see if I could pilfer. I was going to try to pilfer it off of there.
Yeah.
So that I didn't.
Nice.
Yeah, you can take it off the guard. One of them also has the long sword. One of them has a glaive. They seem to have pretty basic armor. Let me double check them actually. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You guys took everything off the table and the chest, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that. Folder, yes. No. And then yeah, one had leather armor, short sword, a crossbow. Oh, you do find what seems to be black adder venom on one of the guards, if you want to take that. You also see a hand crossbow and bolts on them as well.
Wait. Why won't it let me do both?
Can you just change the number?
Oh, now.
I guess I'd probably take the. I mean, Beer is slightly interested in all the weapon stuff simply because you can never have enough weapons. But
Then the other one has a longsword, a sap, composite short bow, studded leather armor, a hooded lantern, signal whistle, and arrows. And then the last one, sorry, has a halberd and chainmail, as well as manacles on them.
like good manacles,
They're simple manacles.
simple manacles.
In most cases, you won't need anything more.
What do I have? I have simple manacles. I guess I'd probably take the black adder venom.
Okay.
See what the composite bow is.
The composite short bow, yep. And there's also a hand crossbow.
Can I even really use? I guess question thematically: can I even really use a bow anymore with that hand?
Probably not. So the hand crossbow might be very useful to you.
The hand crossbow.
I'd still have to find some way to reload it.
True.
Do you imagine that big hand trying to pick up a toothpick arrow and stick it in there?
Also true.
I can imagine that.
I would say in this case, it's still doable. Takes an action to reload anyways. So as long as it's a one-handed range weapon, you can still use it. It's things like bows that you're probably not going to be able to use.
Yeah, too bad you don't have mage hand to just reload it for you.
Well, I think I'm still going to take the little hand crossbow, and its bolts, because Beer is resourceful. So he's going to take.
Good.
I'm going to take the hand crossbow and the bolts.
Okay, I'll put that in inventory in 1 second.
Is that composite? You said composite short bow? Is that better than my short bow?
Probably.
I don't know if there's a difference.
It is slightly better, yes.
If no one else wants it, I don't mind an upgrade.
I believe. Let me double check and make sure. Let me get everything into Beer's inventory. Okay, there we go. That's all in there. And then
Is the cloak anything special or
no? Cloak is nothing special. It's just a normal cloak.
Okay. Just making sure.
That one, the short bow. And then let me look at your bow. Seven. 60 feet, 1d6 piercing. Yeah.
The main difference between the composite short bow and a regular short bow is that if you cannot in a certain situation, you cannot use a regular short bow. You can still use the composite short bow in that situation.
Sorry, say that again.
So
So
basically,
any time an ability is specifically restricted to a short bow, um, it also applies to the composite short bow, as unless otherwise stated. So the composite short bow has a little bit more flexibility in its usage than a regular short bow.
Okay, so it is kind of an upgrade. Just
Yes.
okay. Yeah, like I said, if nobody else wanted it, I will swap mine.
All right, I'll put that in your inventory for you. And you should see the composite short bow inside your inventory.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so what's next for you all? The bartender has already agreed to go ahead and start the rumor mill, so they'll take care of that for you. What would you all like to do?
if there's nothing else here, get out.
GTFO.
It's too risky to mess around with that circle, so. But I think the best thing to do is hope that Arcanus can get in touch with the snake deity again, and hopefully nobody else in this town is so arrogant to think they can control it.
I will say, as you actually walk outside, funny enough, even though it's light, you do see that the clouds in the sky seem to be dissipating slowly but surely.
Man, we didn't get any sleep at all last night.
It's morning already? Aw.
You also want the lantern beer? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me grab it for you.
I forgot about it. Sorry.
It's all good, buddy. It's all good. Let me put that lantern. I think it was this one. Hey, got it. Oh,
Boom. Thank you, sir.
there we go. All right, awesome. Yeah, as you kind of step outside, you see the soft glow as morning starts to approach. And as you look out at the horizon, the sky looks far clearer than it had before.
Well,
Well,
that's gotta be a good sign, right?
yeah. This would be a good time to finish up what we need to do, grab anything, and leave. Go on to the next
Yeah.
part of our journey.
Yeah.
All right. So you will have not gotten a rest yet. Would you like to get a rest first before you head off?
Oh yeah, we probably
Oh,
crashed
that
in our
would be
caravan.
lovely.
All right. Good old tavern keeper will go ahead and let you sleep for free since you did technically save his life. So he kind of owes you. So you don't have to worry about that. You get
And his
sleep
business.
and his business. Yes, you are correct. So you get to sleep for free in the tavern. So you all can take a long rest, as your sleep will not be disturbed. So go ahead and apply that as usual.
Uh,
Yes.
I do want to do something, so I don't know if I'll technically get a long rest yet. Just because this kind of feels like part of the contract because he is with the group,
Uh-huh.
and we all collectively agreed to go through with it. He feels obligated, thinking back to Arcanus's thing and the comment he still made earlier. He's trying to recall what Arcanus did, and he's going to go to a little corner of his room and think it's like, oh my god, this is such a bunch of malarkey. And he kind of like holds his hand up in the air and trying to think of the damn snake's name. And he's like a Snowfang dude, whatever you are. Your offender is dead. Your contract is complete. He just kind of like very awkwardly kind of holds it up in the air, trying to think what a cleric would do while not wholly believing it himself.
Nice.
You got me to go.
This is in your room, Beer?
Yes.
As you say that, you hear a hiss behind you.
Oh god, not the flower again. Bear's gonna gently turn his head to the side and look behind him.
You don't see anything
Sure.
immediately as you look at your level of view, but as you kind of look down, you see a white snake at the floor. Kind of looks up to you and hisses. Not hisses like aggressively, but like try to get your attention.
He looks down at it with that eyebrow again.
What do you do?
He looks at his hand, looks down at it, and he's like, "The bastard's dead. Hopefully you're happy."
He just kind of like stands up, like it's like snake pose. They lift their head above the ground and kind of almost like not so much a striking pose, but just kind of looking up at you. As he kind of lifts the head, and you hear another hiss come of it. Before the head kind of bobs.
Uh, He's gonna give a little head bob back to slightly nervous. He's like, I don't know if I'm just nodding at a normal snake or if maybe I get hit too hard in the head.
Uh, as you're kind of thinking on it, the snake slithers up to you, and then hisses at you again, looking at your arm or your hand rather.
I guess he's wanting to look at it. He's gonna bring it down a little bit closer to him.
How close do you say?
Well, Beer doesn't really believe if he's a god or not, so he's probably thinking more he's along the line of a snake. Yeah, but he's also not a punk. We'll say within a foot.
Okay. That is enough to reach. As you kind of bring the hand closer to the snake, it will strike you. It will bite the hand. You don't feel any pain or any sting of a bite. But the snake quickly bites the hand, and you will watch the hand if you decide to accept it. Actually, you can make a will save if you wish. But you'll watch as the hand turns from a blackish color to almost like a whitish color. Now, if you wish to resist whatever is happening, you can make a will save to fight back against it, or you can let it happen.
Hmm. Beer's not afraid. I just let what happened happen.
Okay. You'll watch as your hand will turn to it kind of gives almost like an icy feel to it as this swipe kind of travels along the hand. And that it does, it comes like kind of like almost embeds itself into the hand, and you watch as if almost is as if the hands had this look as if visible veins were along the hand that reaches the claws. And I need to add something to your hand.
Oh my god.
You're getting all these hand upgrades, and now I'm going to be even more concerned and want to do research on it.
I need to add it to
The way you were going, I was halfway expecting it to freeze and like fall off.
Nope.
And the snake become your new hand.
I just thought I was going to be handless.
I could reattach it.
Uh,
Good thing you'll be kept on ice.
I see what you did there. Is it this one? No. Must be this one. Up. Up.
And to be fair, like I said, beer felt like it was not necessarily the right thing to do as far as morally, just like I said, job's a job. He took on the job, and it's kind of in poor taste and poor manners not to report back to your person who's given you your job.
That's fair.
Beer is a professional through and through.
Come on.
I'm a
Very,
professional
very
medic.
professional.
I made sure no one died.
Yeah, I'm the guy that don't fear death.
So, as a bonus to what your claw can do. Oh shit, did I save it right? I don't think I saved
Just
it right.
deletes my character sheet.
Oh no! Bear just disappears from into the ether. Beer, I will send you a DM on what additional stuff it does. And I believe there you go.
Is that per action?
Yes.
All right. And Beer in his awkward moment, I guess in an awkward moment, just because he's used to dealing with people who can shake hands, he's gonna put his hand out to shake and then think about it for a second. The normal hand, by the way, not the crazy mutant cancer hand. And he's gonna, I guess, because you said he's like the size of a normal steak, right?
Correct.
He's going to offer like his pinky in like a handshake thing. He's like,
It,
I don't know if you.
it will take the tip of its tail, kind of wrap around, and kind of shake your pinky.
Cool. I've never done this before.
And as it does, it will go ahead, let go of your pinky, kind of slither around in a circle, almost like what a dog does, and you'll watch as it does this about twice before the snake turns into snow.
Whoa.
And then melts away.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because it is warm inside, so the snow does melt.
Now your floor is wet.
Beer's had enough. Beer, go to bed now.
Your floor is wet. It drips all over the floorboard. It lands into Darian's room and drips on him when he's sleeping. You get no sleep, Darian. I'm joking. Joke about it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I-
Then I just cause some haunting hymns at whoever's above me.
Oh
Give him
no.
nightmares.
That's not water.
Oh no.
Okay, then I literally cause him. I shoot a ray of moonlight at it.
Oh no. You'll get a good night's sleep as this takes place. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. As you wake up, the tavern keeper has a meal ready for you, ready to eat and enjoy.
Yay.
It you don't see any eggs or sausage at this point. It's mainly fruits, vegetables, and oatmeal.
That's okay. I think yeah, I think we're okay with this. I may be sear sad that there's no sausage, but
I'm very hungry right now.
Oatmeal's pretty filling. Either case, the cavern keeper kind of gives you a thumbs up and lean in to you guys as you're kind of eating your breakfast. Like, I've kind of started that rumor mill for you already, so maybe leave the rest to us for now. The weather is the clearest I've seen it in months, so you should be good to leave whenever you like. And the sooner you leave, it might be better for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking of leaving. Also, by chance, are you still sore after what happened?
No, actually, I'm quite okay.
Perfect. Because I was going to, if you're still sore for anything, just to give a quick little massage to make you feel better.
Nah, I'll be fine. I've had worse.
Hope not.
In either case, I presume you all kind of back. Oh my god, I can't talk today. Pack up to get ready to leave. Before you
Yeah.
leave, is there anything you wish to do before doing so?
I can't think.
I would like to learn from the book I had got.
The necromancy book?
Um,
Oh no,
whatever book I had.
the knowledge. Okay, yeah.
You can do that on the road.
You kind of took your full chance to kind of rest, but yes, you can do that on the road, and I will give you information on that next session because I have to write up a few things.
Understood. Well, Zier jumps into the cart. The the best carriage in the whole entire realm, and go to his workshop.
That sounds like Seer.
I would like to invite Beer into my medical room for a medical checkup, basically, for the hand.
The hand is covered right now, but Beer, do you let him look at it?
Sure, for a nominal fee. No, no, he can. Well, yes, he lets him look at it.
Darian, you would find now there seems to be an addition to his hand as these coursing, almost vein lights. Oh my god, I can't talk. I apologize. These vein-like sorts of trails kind of go across his arm, and you see at they kind of end at the fingertip.
What did you do? It was not like this yesterday.
I had an accident.
Like that still doesn't explain this.
I don't know. It's probably because I get around a lot, apparently.
Or touch a lot of things you're not meant to.
Beer will only give a little wry smile at that.
That sounds more like Seer, honestly. Sorry, buddy.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thinks back to the multiple times Seer has nearly died because of reasons.
Because grave A, then other stuff.
But he hasn't died yet. Maybe
We're real darn close.
He would have died if I didn't intervene.
Nonetheless,
Oh yeah,
nonetheless, unless there's anything else you all would like to do before departing, we will say you all pack up your stuff. And I don't know if anybody bothers to look back. I know I sure as hell wouldn't. But
I look back.
Do you really?
Beer's always watching the rear.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
As you travel from the town, making your way to the next destination, which is Fort Snow Range, the last and final stop on your journey, you will see in this distance, almost like a silhouette, a large white snake looking over the town. And as you crest over the hill, the view disappearing from sight, you make your way to your next and last destination, as we'll go ahead and end our session there for tonight.
Thank you for not saying final destination.
But it could
took me a second.
Sorry,
That took me a second to get. I was like, wait, what?
As long as we don't start hearing the song "There's Somebody Walking Behind You," we'll be okay.
Oh.
Find a non-copyrighted version of that and play it.
Yep, totally. You know I am. You know I am now.
Oh no.
Legit. I am kind of scared of Seer right now. With what he's trying to become.
Beer is. Are you talking about beer or?
Oh, I'm already good with Beer. Is a good guy, great guy.
We may have to. Yeah, Beer's been a stoic mercenary who does what he has to do, to earn that copper.
Oh boy.
Could I get that in writing so I can use it for my next reference?
The next.
Sure, I'll write that for you.
I will say, we are heading towards the finale here for your all's venture. We probably have maybe 3 more sessions before it reaches its conclusion. So, just letting you all know.
DM, I gotta ask,
Huh?
just as a reanimator,
Uh-huh.
can I learn the spell, the ritual create undead from wherever I got? I, wherever you come up with, whatever this book I got, I don't know what it is.
In order to learn things from the book, you will have to take the wizard dedication.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to be firm pressed on that one.
That's a different book, though, right?
Understood.
That's the one Tesh has, but Seer had one, the one from before, I guess.
Oh, let me think on that.
You thought you gave it to Darian or Gabriel, but Seer said, posted earlier that he had a book in his inventory.
Okay, so
it must have gone to him.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it was also a wizard spellbook. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
It is also a wizard spellbook, yes.
Oh, cool. Neat.
So,
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and post the contents of both those books, and then you both can decide if you wish to go that route. And if you do, I will allow you to respec so you can take the wizard dedication if you decide to do that.
I basically
I'm kind of
would need to give up either cantrip expansion or cyburst.
It's something to think about. You don't have to decide now. I will get that information to you before next session.
nice.
Speaking of next session,
Yes.
we can't play because we have a party.
Oh, right.
Let's do this since we don't really have that many sessions left. Hypothetically speaking, do you want to go? Because the week after next, I'm taking a week off because I need to prep some things for the rest of the campaigns now, and then some stuff for official phase 1. Do you wish to hold for 2 weeks, the 21st and the 28th, and then restart on the 4th
The 4th?
of November?
I have no issue with this.
No
All right.
problem.
And then we would go the 4th, the 11th, and by the 18th of November, we should be finished up with this campaign.
Cool.
Which would be before Thanksgiving. Everybody cool with that?
You mean after Thanksgiving? We just had it.
Oh, well, yeah, you all just had it. Before Thanksgiving
Yeah,
for us
Canadians.
Americans. For us Americans.
So would that be the end of this arc as it closes, or with them new, or pick up what?
So what I'm probably gonna do, actually, let me go ahead and close this up here. We'll discuss things behind the scenes more.